Deborah Bonner asks, as an old mathematician, do you actually use any math in your complicated and brilliant planning, or is it all just artistic feel of what's right? Well, Deborah, as a grammarian, I'm wondering who you are referring to as the old mathematician. When you say as an old mathematician, are you asking, you're saying you're an old mathematician and you're asking us that, or are you calling us old mathematicians? I'm flummoxed. None of us are studied mathematicians. Maybe Andy is? Andy's a computer programmer, so he had to take a bunch of math in college, I'm sure. I took number theory in class, in college, and that was pretty intense. I, at one point, followed the basic outline of the proof of Fermat's last theorem, which took literally like 6 months just to follow the basic outline. I can't do it anymore. To answer your question, the most recent video we made is extremely math heavy, and I did a lot of math for that video. I had not done any trigonometry since I was like in 7th or 8th grade or something, and so it was intense. I had forgotten the word arctan. But yeah, a lot of math is involved. In fact, you want to see something? I will show you my spreadsheet. Because the entire video was shot in slow motion, everything happened in a matter of seconds. Like basically the entire video was shot in a few seconds. So there was no feel at all. It all had to be pre-planned, which means that if we wanted any feel, we had to test, see how it felt, retest, see how it felt. So there's a lot of testing, but I will show you, there's this Google Doc that shows every event in the video, and I will show it to you. It's, I'm pretty proud of it. It's a pretty good Google Doc. As Google Docs go. Oh, I'm signed in as the wrong me. Please hold. Rolling. This is every event in the video, and every single one of these things it's the exact amount of, like, here's balloon number 28. Here's the duration. In the finished video, the duration has to be 0.242 seconds, which means the number of frames, it's 7 in 0.26 frames in the final video. The duration in real time is 4 milliseconds. The event delay within that single firing sequence is 0.116 seconds, which means, 116 milliseconds. So basically, it got real nerdy-like, and there was a lot of math involved, especially when here's where it got really crazy, is you have to shoot, the camera can only shoot at one speed. So if you want to be changing speeds, you have to shoot at the highest frame rate, meaning the slowest slow motion, and then later speed it back up. So during the beginning of the video, we have 4 different speeds in a row, right? There's like Tim walking forward, then the slow motion while the flowers are bursting out of the wall behind him, and then a different speed of slow motion as the paint cans are exploding, and then a different speed of slow motion as he lip syncs. And each of those things have to be shot in the same speed, so you have to figure out if you got the shot correctly. When you play it back, you have to actually interpolate. You basically have to speed up certain parts of it, but you can't do that on set because it takes too long. So you have to you need a spreadsheet like this to tell you where each event should be falling in terms of time and frame counts and all that kind of stuff. This is really boring, isn't it? The point is, yes, we do a lot of the math. We do a lot of math.